Well, hello there, and welcome to Urinetown. Not the place, of course, the musical. Urinetown, the place, it's a place you'll hear people referring to a lot throughout the show.
They carted old so-and-so off to Urinetown the other day.
Is that so? What'd he do?
Oh, such and such, I hear.
Well, what do you know? Old so-and-so.
It's a kind of mythical place, you understand? A bad place. A place you won't see until Act 2. And then, let's just face it's filled with symbols and things like that. But Urinetown, the musical. Here we are. Welcome. It takes place in a town like any town that you might find in a musical. This here is the first setting for the show. As the sign says, it's a public amenity, meaning public toilet. These people have been waiting for hours to get in. It's the only amenity they can afford to get into.
Say, Officer Lockstock, is this where you tell the audience about the water shortage?
What's that, little Sally?
You know, the water shortage. The hard times, the drought. A shortage so awful that private toilets eventually became unthinkable. A premise so absurd.
Oh, there, little Sally, not all at once. They'll hear more about the water shortage in the next scene.
Oh. I guess you don't want to overload them with too much exposition, huh?
Everything in its time, little Sally. You're too young to understand it now, but nothing can kill a show like too much exposition.
How about bad subject matter?
Well,
or a bad title even. That could kill a show pretty good.
Well, little Sally, suffice it to say that in Urinetown, the musical, people have to use public bathrooms in order to take care of their private business. That's the central conceit of the show. Better hope your pennies add up to the fee. We can't have you peeing for free. If you do, we'll catch you. We never fail, and we never bother with jail.
You'll get Urinetown, off you'll go to Urinetown, away with you to Urinetown.
You won't need bail. Later on, you'll learn that these public bathrooms are controlled by a private company. They keep admission high generally, so if you're down on your luck, you have to come to a place like this, one of the poorest, filthiest urinals in town.
And you can't just go in the bushes either. There's laws against it.
That's right, little Sally. Harsh laws, too. That's why little Sally here's counting her pennies. Isn't that so, little Sally?
I'm very close, officer. Only a few pennies away.
Aren't we all, little Sally? Aren't we all?
Excuse me, sir. But can you tell me the way to the private company that controls these public bathrooms?
You mean you're in good company?
That's the one.
You'll meet the guy who runs. You're in good company later. That there is his daughter.
It's quite a ways away from here, ma'am. This here's the bad part of town.
So it is.
But if you squint, you can just make out their headquarters rising above the skyline.
The gleaming tower on the hill?
That's the one.
Gosh, it's beautiful.
You most certainly are.
Pardon?
It most certainly is.
Oh dear, I'm late already. Thanks ever so much for the directions and such. Bye.
Anytime.
Well, we've talked on long enough, I imagine. Enjoy the show, and welcome to Urinetown, the musical.
You are humble audience. You have come to see what it's like when people can't be free. First act lasts an hour. Don't assume you're fine. Best go now, there often is a line.
This is Urinetown, one restroom here at
one thing I've learned in my years of enforcing the laws of this city is that the journey down to Urinetown offers no surprises, not even from the very toughest among us. And on that journey, expect only the expected. Well, it's a hard, cold tumble of a journey, worthy of a gurney, a bumble down, a slapped face, smacked with a mace, certain to the base, or stumbled down. It's a path that leads you only one place, horrible to retrace, a crumble down, a hard, cold tumble of a turny, jumble of a journey to Urinetown. Julie Cassidy went to a field behind a tree, so there's no one who could see her pee
But me.
and Jacob rose in bloom while he was safe up in his room. Didn't know the jars he kept up there would all get a trip to a Urinetown. Well, there are those who think our methods vicious,
Overly malicious?
a bunch of brutes, but it's we who gather for the people.
Tavern to the steeple.
Lawful fruits, our task, bring a little order.
Swindle out a hoarder.
From what he loots, as the book says, certainly a season.
Trample out of trees with hobnail boots.
Roger Roosevelt kept a cup below his belt. Cup went over when he knelt, he smelt.
We dealt.
And Joseph, bold and strong, held his pee for much too long. Hoped his son might bail him out. His guess was good, but also wrong. Well, years passed, all lived in the jungle, scooping out a bungle, nature's bowl. Life of constant deprivation, certain aggravation, took its toll. Soon learned power of the truncheon, organize a function, king to pawn. So if peace is what you're after, Urinetown's the rafter to hang it on. Don't be like them, don't be like them, don't be like them, don't be like them. Well, it's a hard, cold, tall of a journey, worthy of a journey, how long you a dirty, a slap to the face, smacked with a mace, starting to the base, your stumble down. It's a path that leads you only one place, horrible strangers, and crumble down. A hard, cold, tumble of a journey, jumble of a journey, you're in town.
Well, we're done waiting, you see, for a new day has dawned. A day of hope and happiness, where the idea of human dignity is more than a forgotten notion, but a living, breathing reality. A day, this day, where the people pee for free, because the people are free.
Hooray!
Free people are free. How could a fee enslave us? See how we can be free from the chains he gave us. We're suffering now such lives of sorrow. Don't give us tomorrow, just give us today.
Free people are free. How can a fee enslave us? See how we can be free from the chains he gave us. We're suffering now such lives of sorrow.
Don't give us tomorrow, just give us today.
From every steeple, bring out the anthem of the people, making a new way, breaking the clouds of gray to sing of today, sing of today, sing of today, sing today, sing today, sing today.
Perhaps best stay back with your father, Hope dear. The police will want to charge soon.
Your father?
Charge! Daddy, these people need understanding, not brutality.
On the contrary, Hope, a little brutality is exactly what these people need. Officer Lockstock!
Daddy, wait! He only wants the people to be happy.
Happy?
Isn't that worth something?
Happy? So you want happy, Mr. Strong? Did you say happy, Mr. Strong? If they pee today, I'm sure they'll be as happy as a pup. With no rules and no more fees to pay, things would be looking up. But too bad the water that we share could fit inside a cup. What if tomorrow, Mr. Strong?
But what if today?
What if tomorrow, Mr. Strong? Think of tomorrow, Mr. Strong. Our resources are as fragile as a newborn baby's skull. With your actions, you would gut the child and leave a lifeless hole. Could it be you're so short-sighted, so insensitive, so dull? Think of tomorrow, Mr. Strong.
But what if today?
You are wrong, Mr. Strong. You and your socialistic wrong. If the people pay for free, they'll push the system to the brink.
If today is
Village cows, how tomorrow will not sink.
if it's you and me now, Mr. Strong, which one of us will blink? I say it's you, Mr. Strong, for on the subject of tomorrow.
You are wrong.
Officer Lockstock, prepare your man.
Everybody, into the amenity. We'll be relatively safer in there.
Oh, Bobby, why didn't you tell me you were going to start a revolution?
Maybe for the same reason you didn't tell me you were at Cladwell.
I'm the same girl I was last night.
The girl last night would have joined us by now, Hope.
I can't fight against my father, Bobby.
I can't not fight against him. So you can join us, or you can stand aside.
Stand aside.
You heard me.
Bobby, think you're standing on the brink. You'll be arrested soon, perhaps as soon as noon. And I could never bear to see you taken where the guilty peers meet the toilet judgment seat.
Said to follow your heart. Here's where my heart leads. Now I'll do my part to banish all needs. You made me to seem fantastically clear. When people be free, we've nothing to fear. Your words were like seeds. At first they seem mild, they grew into deeds. This riot's our child, singing today, not tomorrow. And our lives are sorrow. Today, sing today.
You've picked a fight you can't win today, Mr. Strong. Your rabble is no match for my men.
He's right, Bobby. They've got 1, 2 men, and we're all so poor.
Now release the girl and face your punishment like a man.
Release. No one's holding.
Shorter than yesterday, unless I'm wrong.
You can punish our bodies, Mr. Cladwell, but you can never punish our spirit!
Punish our bodies? I never agreed to any punishment of my body.
Oh, punishment is all you'll ever know. Once you release the girl.
why you're coming with us.
Coming with you? I told you, Bobby, I won't fight against my father.
And I told you I can't not fight against him.
But how can I come with you and not fight against my father unless... Oh, dear God! Bobby, no!
From bring out the answers all as fragile as a newborn baby's skull. Making our actions when we're done the child and leave our lifeless home. Our lifeless home is just wrong today. your daughter, and we're not letting her go.
Bobby, what are you, the name of Sky? You're coming with us!
We're walking out of here, Mr. Gladwell, and you're going to let us. That is, if you care about your daughter.
You're making a terrible mistake, Mr. Strong.
Let the girl go, Bobby. She's done nothing wrong.
Don't let the girl go, and follow me.
Boss, what do we do?
Seize them!
No!
Don't let them get away!
Help me! Help me!
Now run, everybody! Run for your lives! Run!
Well, that's it for Act 1. As you can see, the rebel poor are making their getaway with Hope as a hostage. As for the rest of us, we're all thrown into confusion because we're all moving so damn slowly. So we don't get to catch them. Not yet. Enjoy intermission, and see you shortly! Well, hello there, and welcome to Act 2. It's been a while since last we saw each other, so I'll catch up to speed on a few things. As you may remember, the rebel corps under Bobby's leadership kidnapped Hope and used her as a shield to escape due punishment from my man. Word has it they're holed up in some secret hideout somewhere. Perhaps this one, here.
Where the hell is Bobby and little Sally? Should have been back by now.
Who are we kidding? The police probably nabbed him hours ago. It's only a matter of time before the information about our whereabouts are tortured out of them. And then it'll be off to Urinetown for the lot of us.
What's it like, do you think?
Urinetown? Don't even ask.
No one knows for sure.
I got my suspicions.
Oh, yeah.
Sure, kid. Everyone's got suspicions. What is Urinetown? Urinetown's the end. Swift and brutal punishment, no need now to pretend.
Trapped or sprung, and when you're hung, and when they cut you down, they'll box you up and ship you out and call it Urinetown. They'll box you up and ship you out and call it Urinetown, town, 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 town. Dance? No, never do they dance. Those people down in Urinetown, they never get the chance. Dancing, forget it, never not a note, unless it's at the bottom of a rope. So don't get your hopes up. And I say if they're not back soon, we give it to her like her father was gonna give it to us, eh?
People hear lots of things about Urinetown. Of course, that's just the way we like it. For example, a little boy once asked me, is Urinetown actually a nice place to live? Gingerbread houses along golden frothy canals, like Venice, but different. I didn't say yes. I didn't say no either.
I want them found it. I want my daughter released, and I want Bobby Strong punished.
We're working around the clock, sir, but as the sign says, it's a secret hideout. So we...
Enough of your excuses, Lockstock. You've got weapons. Use them.
But sir...
What is Urinetown? Urinetown's a tool, an instrument of power to enforce my iron rule. So send your troops to all the stoops and let them understand. If hope is not returned, it's Urinetown for all the land.
Hope is not returned, it's Urinetown for all the land, 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 land.
Dance, dance. Do they think I'll dance? Those people with my daughter want to make me change my stance. Stance, dance, forget it. Never, not annoyed. I'll teach them not to take from me what's mine.
Sure, sir. The waiting.
Ah, yes, the worm.
That was close, Bobby. I thought they'll lead us there for sure.
We'll have to keep on our toes, Ma. At least until we've distributed the memo to the other custodians around the city.
So you think they'll hear us?
Hard to say, but if it's true what they say about everyone having a heart, they'll have to join us. What is Urinetown? Urinetown's a lie, a means to keep the poor in check until the day they die. I did not check their dirty work, but things are different now. We'll fight for right with all our might until we win somehow. We'll fight for right with all our might until we win somehow. How? Dance, dance, listen to the dance. My heart is like a stallion racing through great expense. Canyons of freedom, that's a I'll explain on the way. Come on, Ma, let's go.
Where are they hiding, little Sally? Tell me I'll see things go easy on you.
Easy on me? You mean like sending me to the nice part of Urinetown?
That could be arranged.
Save it for one of your other stoolies, Officer Lockstock. My heart's with the rebellion. Besides, the way I see it, I'm already in Urinetown. We all are. Even you.
Me? In Urinetown?
Sure. The way I see it, Urinetown isn't so much a place as it is a metaphysical place. What is Urinetown? Urinetown is here. It's the town wherever people learn to live in fear. So look around, you finally found the place you asked about. For Urinetown is your town if you're hopeless, down and out. For Urinetown is your town if you're hopeless, down and out.
Urinetown is your town. If you're hopeless, down and out. Where'd you go? David, welcome back, everybody, and enjoy what's left of the show. Little Sally, what did he mean by metaphysical?
You told us one thing, then you did another. That's what you did, Gladwell. That's what you did.
Come on then, young Bobby, you can't keep screaming all the way down to your town.
I hope she's still with the others. What happens to me happens to her.
What happens to you happens to all of us sooner or later. Rather later than sooner, I say.
And not to hope. Oh, please, not to hope.
Now we finally got you. Now you're in our claws, captured in our city of us. There's no trial or jury, nothing to discuss. Now the law is speaking through us. You get to return. You go to Urinetown. Oh, if you to Urinetown. Now no more fuss.
Oh, me, I have to save hope! There's no saving hope now, Miss Pennywise. There may be no saving you. Oh, no? Then take that, and this, and a few of these. Why did I listen to that boy? He spoke of hopes and dreams and filled me with such joy. How can I know he loved me so? Was it for show? Was I his toy? Why did I listen to that boy?
So, what's it like? This Urinetown that I've heard so much about.
Perhaps better for us to show you.
What's this? Where are we?
You, my boy, stand on the very threshold to a new world.
The door is in front of you. Step through and Urinetown awaits.
Door? Or like a railing? Pigeons? A rooftop?
And a drop.
A decisive drop.
I guess I still don't understand.
Never fear. The time of understanding is at hand.
Welcome then to the very gates of Urinetown itself.
Why did I listen to that cat? Did I listen to my dad? I went to work for him. He said he was so glad. Was he sincere? Now it's clear. Now I fear I've been had. Why did I listen to that? This is Urinetown.
Look, there's Public Committee number 47, and the legislator, and my boyhood home. Why, we are just standing on top of the UDC headquarters building, and this is our town.
Yes, it is.
How could it be that we're in our town and we're in Urinetown at the same time? Unless, dear God, no, you couldn't have.
Okay, over you go.
Wait a minute. You're just going to throw me off of this roof, and that's supposed to be Urinetown? Death is Urinetown?
That's one interpretation.
That's what the sewer system is.
I'm going back down to give him another look. You stay here and guard the street.
I've been meaning to ask Mr. Lockstock, do you ever have any doubts about what we've been doing? About the killings and all?
It may surprise you that sometimes I do. But the health and security of this town are my primary concerns. I love the people of this community, Mr. Barrel, very much. Cladwell's edicts may be their only chance.
And I love you very much.
I see.
Call me. Well, that went super well. Oh my! Oh!
Instituting a series of reforms that opened the public bathrooms to all the people to pee for free whenever they liked, as much as they liked, for as long as they liked, with whomever they liked. The UGC was renamed the Bobby Strong Memorial Toilet Authority and was operated as a public trust for the benefit of the people.
Officer Lockstock, where'd you go?
Just keeping my head down, little Sally. Something you should learn to do.
But aren't you scared the rebels will see you?
Oh, I may be a cop, but I'm also the narrator, so no one can touch me. Not if they want the show to end.
So many people peeing at will. Thanks to the rebellion, the world is a much better place.
Actually, Miss Bud, your father commissioned a study of water consumption just before he...
My father was a tyrant. We need never fear him again. Justice is the only tyrant we can obey.
Brackish and then disappeared altogether. As cruel as Caldwell v. Cladwell was, his measures effectively regulated water consumption, sparing the town the same fate as the phantom Urinetown. Hope chose to ignore the warning signs, however, preferring to bask in the love of the people for as long as it lasted.
What kind of a musical is this? The good guys finally take over and then everything starts falling apart?
Like I said, little Sally, this isn't a happy musical.
But the music's so happy.
Yes, it is.
They can't have a fighting chance. But don't you see, Mrs. Strong? The glass of water's inside you. It always has been. It has? Of course it has. Don't you know what you are? A river! That's right.
outside of Brasilia, which did rather well until the Amazon dried up. Then he moved. As for the people of this town, they did as best they could. They were prepared for the world they inherited, weaned as they were on the legend born of their founding fathers' scare tactics. For when the water dried up, they recognized their town for what it truly was, what it was always waiting to be.